4 years ago, a chilling incident on Christmas night still casts a long shadow over my memories. As we drove home from a fancy dinner, my siblings and parents opted for a pit stop at a gas station. While they took their break, I stayed in the car, engrossed in my phone. Suddenly, a figure caught my eye. A man, shrouded in darkness, staring intently at our car. His blank expression, devoid of any emotion, sent shivers down my spine. Unable to discern his features in the dim light, I felt a growing sense of unease. As he noticed me observing him, the man started walking towards the car. My heart pounded in my chest, fear gripping me like a vice. Thankfully, my father's return with the rest of the family interrupted the man's approach. My father, oblivious to my terror, casually mentioned a disagreement with the cashier. Relief washed over me as we drove away, leaving the blank-faced man behind. But the encounter refused to fade from my mind. Later that night, while everyone slept, the howling storm outside provided an unsettling backdrop to my YouTube browsing. Suddenly, a loud crash shattered the silence. A bird, I thought, assuming it had flown into the window. But as I peeked through the blinds, a terrifying sight met my eyes. The man from the gas station stood outside, his gaze fixed on my window. This time, however, when our eyes met, his face contorted into a sinister grin. Fear turned to primal terror as I screamed for my father. He rushed into my room, bewildered by my frantic outburst. I recounted the terrifying encounter, the unnerving grin, and the shattered window. Armed with a baseball bat, my father instructed me to call the police. Their arrival was swift, and after a thorough search, they apprehended the man in our shed. His arrest brought a temporary sense of relief, but the chilling implications of the incident lingered. The damaged handle of our back door served as a stark reminder. He had tried to get in. The thought of what might have happened had he succeeded sent shivers down my spine. Though years have passed, the memory of that Christmas night remains vivid. It serves as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of seemingly ordinary days.
Last year, amidst the discarded Christmas decorations, I stumbled upon a peculiar ornament, a spy cam disguised as a festive bauble. It promised a unique perspective on our holiday festivities, and for a mere $10, I couldn't resist. My daughters, captivated by the idea of catching Santa on film, eagerly helped me find the perfect spot for it on the tree. Days before Christmas, I began testing the camera, ensuring it captured the living room and our anticipated visitor. On Christmas Eve, excitement crackled in the air. We devoured Christmas cookies, played games, and sent our daughters off to bed with dreams of Santa dancing in their heads. With the house quiet, I donned my Santa costume, ready to perform my annual act. In full view of the camera, I devoured cookies, guffawed with exaggerated ho-ho-hos, and deposited gifts by the fireplace. I felt like a seasoned Hollywood actor, delivering a convincing performance for my adoring audience. Christmas morning arrived, bursting with the girls' joyous laughter. Their first order of business? Watching the Santa video. As the footage rolled, their faces lit up with delight. They waved at the screen, their innocent excitement warming my heart. But then, something strange happened. Amidst the unwrapping frenzy, I noticed a box I didn't recognize. Wrapped in unfamiliar blue foil, it bore my name. My wife, equally surprised, inquired about its origin. "That's from Mr. Elf, Daddy," our youngest daughter chirped, pointing to the laptop screen. My initial amusement at her elf comment was replaced by a chilling realization. My wife hadn't dressed up as an elf. Panic clawed at me as I rewound the video. The screen froze on a chilling image. A tall figure dressed in an elf costume stood silently in the corner, watching me play Santa. The video remained eerily silent after that point. For over an hour, this unnerving figure stood motionless, fixated on the camera. Then, he approached the plate of cookies, leaving a telltale bite mark on a gingerbread man. As he stepped towards the tree, a slow, steady breathing invaded the silence, sending shivers down my spine. His hand reached for the ornament and the video abruptly ended. Terror gripped me as I grabbed the blue box. Inside, nestled amongst bubble wrap, lay the battery I had placed in the camera the night before. A chilling realization dawned on me. The battery I removed from the ornament was gone. The question that haunts me isn't just what the camera captured, but what the elf did after the recording stopped. Did he simply walk away? Or did something far more sinister occur in the darkness of that Christmas night? The memory of his watchful eyes and the unsettling silence of the video remain etched in my mind, a chilling reminder that sometimes the most innocent holiday traditions can harbor hidden depths of terror.
On Christmas Day 2008, in the quiet of my Bloomington, Indiana home, I experienced an event that defied explanation. It started like any other holiday, filled with the joy of gift-giving and a delicious family dinner. By early evening, my guests had departed, leaving me alone with my sister and brother-in-law, who were asleep in their room. My dog Toby and I settled into my bedroom, enveloped in darkness, except for the distant glow of Christmas lights. As I drifted off to sleep, the latch on my door clicked open. Anticipating my sister or brother-in-law, I waited for them to speak, but the silence stretched, thick and heavy. Suddenly, a blinding light pierced the darkness, striking me full in the face. I shielded my eyes, instinctively yelling, "Turn off that light!" In a flash, the light vanished, and the door latch clicked shut. Panic tightened in my chest. Toby, at my bedside, remained unfazed. Toby's calm demeanor, a testament to his training as a skilled Dutch shepherd and personal protection dog, momentarily reassured me. I ventured into the hallway, only to find both my sister and brother-in-law still asleep. The house was empty, save for Toby and me. Who opened my door and shone that light? The question echoed in my mind. As I often do, my thoughts drifted towards my loved ones, particularly my mother and brother, dearly missed during the holidays. Could it have been my brother's spirit paying a visit, saying Merry Christmas in his own unique way? No rational explanation has surfaced, leaving me to grapple with the unknown. Perhaps it was a near-death experience, the bright light a glimpse of the afterlife, only to be interrupted by my frustrated demand. I jest, of course, but the experience remains a cherished mystery. One thing's certain, if I ever encounter another blinding light, my first reaction will be to apologize for my previous outburst and see where the journey takes me. After all, even the most unexpected encounters can hold a touch of magic, especially during the wonder of Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude our spine-tingling journey through Deck the Halls with Dread, true Christmas horror stories, I hope these bone-chilling tales have made your holiday season a touch more thrilling. From encounters with unsettling figures in the dead of night to inexplicable and eerie incidents that defy explanation, these stories peel back the festive veneer, revealing the chilling darkness that can lurk within the season of joy. If these tales of holiday horrors have stirred your curiosity for more chilling narratives, don't forget to subscribe for future bone-chilling stories from the realm of the unknown. As we bid adieu to these haunting encounters, may the echoes of these spine-tingling tales serve as a reminder that amidst the merriment, the unknown can cast a chilling shadow. Thank you for embarking on this eerie journey with us. Until next time, may your holidays be filled with warmth, joy, and a sprinkle of caution. This is your host, Old Nicholas Black, inviting you to subscribe and wishing you a hauntingly delightful holiday season.